how's it going? It's Metal, and welcome back to the channel. So my channel is primarily known for movies, mainly horror movies, as well as video games and other things. But if you have been following this channel for quite some time, you would know that I like to do other forms of entertainment as well, like music, for example. I want to do more music-related videos here and there. So this is going to be my 10-year anniversary, well, my 10-year journey with the band Chevelle. Great band in my opinion. Yeah, this album right here, Sci-Fi Crimes, was the first album where I first discovered. I have came to love this band very dearly. I have had so many great memories and experiences and a great discovery of this band. I had so much great nostalgia with this band when I first discovered it, back when I was a teenager. So I'm going to be talking just all about that. So let's get started. Yeah, so the first time I have ever heard about the band Chevelle, I have ever first stumbled across this band was when I was in middle school. I believe I was 13 years old, you know, just getting out of the 7th grade, about to go to the 8th grade. And I remember, and this was of course back in 2009, I remember one day I was at home, I think it was on a weekend, I'm not 100% sure on that, but I was at home and I was flicking through channels on my television, and I had a cable network, like I think it was like Comcast or Verizon, I don't quite remember. It might have been, it might have been Comcast back then that I had, well, as far as cable goes. And I was flicking through channels on my TV, and I stumbled across this new, very eye-candy music video that really did caught my eye. Like, I just love the vocals and sound and everything about the song Jars by Chevelle. They have just released at the time, and I remember just being just so sucked into the experience. I was so invested into everything that was happening in this music video. And it got to a point where I wanted to know more about Chevelle, and I went and did more research on it. And then I eventually started listening to their first 4 albums that they had. Yeah, and then I first discovered their second album, Wonder What's Next, right here. I remember listening to this album so many times, and a couple of other ones like Venusura, which is one of my favorite albums of all time. I absolutely love Venusura. Has a lot of great tracks on here. Saturdays was amazing. Humanoid was fantastic. And all of the bonus tracks like Sleepwalking Delete and Delivery was just marvelous. Get It was a great song. I love Get It. But yeah, this is one of my favorite albums of all time. And if it wasn't for Sci-Fi Crimes, I would have never got into any of their other work that they have worked on. So yeah, I mean, Pete Loeffler's vocals in all of these albums are just phenomenal. Man, I love this band so much. Yeah, and then I eventually stumbled across this album right here. This Type of Thinking Could Do Us In was a really great, man. You know that one song. I believe it was called The Clincher. Yeah, The Clincher. I remember watching the music video of that and just fell in love with that too eventually. And then I started, of course, listening to their debut album, which was Point Number 1. This was a great starting point for the band at the time. This was released back in 1999. Yeah, so after listening to Sci-Fi Crimes, from then on, I was hooked. I was such a massive fan, and I always will be a fan. I started to become more knowledgeable of certain history of this band and all the band members, and I kept studying a lot of things about Chevelle. Yeah, I was so riveted into everything that was going on in the Jars music video. I loved every single second of that music video, and I just wanted to know way more about the band Chevelle, and I have been a massive fan ever since. Yeah, I've probably heard the song Jars over 15 times. That goes a long way with Letter from a Thief as well. I mean, Letter from a Thief, man, that's such a great song. Wow, that is just a fantastic song right there. Man, but Pete Loeffler and all the other brothers, as well as the new member Dean, man, these people are so talented. And yeah, I just adore every single song that they have created and that Pete Loeffler himself has wrote. And yeah, I just have such passion for this band, and I always will respect it, and I always will appreciate it. I love the history. I just love the whole behind the scenes and background. Yeah, I would definitely love to go to a Chevelle concert one day. That'll be very exciting for me and such a dream come true. So hopefully that does happen one day. A Chevelle is a band that I will always have a special soft spot for, and I always will love. So yeah, that's kind of my history with the band Chevelle. What do you guys think? Yeah, so what do you guys think of the band Chevelle? Are you guys fans of this band as well? I would love to know down below in the comment section. I will be sure to read that. I never leave you guys hanging. You guys all know that already. If you guys don't know, I have a huge collection video of all of the Chevelle albums, as well as compilations and live concert DVDs. So if you guys haven't checked out that video, I recommend doing so. So far, it doesn't have too many people that have seen the video, but if you have seen it, let me know what you thought of it. So yeah, until next time, everybody, take it easy, guys, and take care, everyone.